Let's just do the damn thing. Okay, let's talking about episode 9 of Love is Blind so that I can move on with this and I can go watch my favorite show, New Amsterdam, because I'm freaking obsessed with that show. I watch that every day. When I'm not watching the show, I'm missing the show. I'm literally thinking about the show right now. But I have to regard Love is Blind. So let me talk about the show and go watch my favorite TV show. So 8 day into the wedding, Izzy and Stacy went to get their marriage license. Same with Mitch and Lydia went to get the marriage license. This is how Love is Blind work. Like you get your marriage license. When if you say I do and I do or I do not, like SK, let's not talk about SK. If you say I do, the person that marry you sign the paper and that's your marriage license and you're married. That's why the yes and the no is very important. It's not like a couple just people who are just dating and they decided to get married and they can go and take the time. Oh, I'm not gonna register my wedding. That's why you see people who are married but they don't have a marriage license because they don't know yet if they want to register the wedding. Or people who choose to just register the wedding, they don't want to go to those big ceremony. Yeah. I'm come from a very big family, but to tell you the truth, I love the idea of marriage and stuff, wedding dress, but it's so against my personality. I'm so freaking low key. Sometimes I think about marriage and like, did I want to do all that thing, or should I just go and just register the damn thing and I'm married? But it's special, like family care about those type of things. So if you want a big wedding, if I decided to get married one day, then we get that. So I will do it for them, not for me. Even my birthday, I don't like to make a big of deal stuff like that in my life. I just want to like live my life in a low-key way, peaceful way. Okay, enough about me. Let's talk about Love is Blind episode 9. So the time for the wedding shopping. You remember last year that we have some people didn't show up at the wedding. This year, there's only 2 couples. I can't believe it's only 2 couples. I remember last year, 4 or 5 people. Oh my God. What happened to this season of Love is Blind? It's a little bit too much. When I watch this Love is Blind season, it feels a little bit stressful. There's a lot of drama. I'm watching. This is a time to enjoy the show. There's only 2 people. It's a little bit boring, but let's keep talking about the wedding shopping. And since it's only 2 of them, they bring more family members. We can see Lydia, she brought her mom and her brother. I really like Lydia's brother, and she brought also her friend. And Stacy, she brought her whole family, her mom, her 2 sisters. And she also brought like Renee, one chick from the pod. I call Renee the chick for the pod because that's the way Izzy describes Joni. She's the chick. She's just a random chick for the pod. We dated that chick for the pod. So Renee is one of the chick for the pod. And the guys on the side, they also brought Milton brought his roommate. I haven't seen anyone from Milton family. Maybe I wasn't paying much attention, but I don't remember seeing Milton brother or sister. Mom definitely, I don't think she will be there. Or dad. So Easy, he brought his mom and his 2 best friends. So those are the people who are here to help the bride and the groom shop for the wedding outfit. A lot of choices, especially in the girl side. It's like you see all those wedding dresses light up. It's like, okay, it's beautiful. Maybe the idea of marriage and shopping for dress, maybe that's such a big deal, that's such a life changing. I just watched The Bachelor, The Golden Bachelor, and maybe I'm a little bit, maybe just register a wedding is not the best thing. I just talk about something. Maybe it's going through this, you learn about. Because if you see Nancy, she wear the wedding dress for the first time. Again, that's been 36 years since she wear that wedding dress. She remember her wedding. It's like you wear something, she remember her wedding, she remember her late husband, she remember all the things. Maybe the wedding is, maybe the event is a very big deal. I'm just saying, like, I feel like all of this can be too overwhelming. So the venue, that's why people get engaged and get married 3 years later, because they have to plan all those things. I was just like, maybe I was just trying to find a shortcut to say like, maybe I don't need all that. But apparently the wedding has such a big deal, because the time that they go and shop for the event, it's a big event in your life. It's something that you remember year, something that you will celebrate year for now. So Stacy, she found the first dress, it wasn't that good, but she found her perfect, a beautiful dress. um and Stacy family love Izzy, love Izzy. They're like, Izzy is the one. And they show Izzy, they say it's 1 week into the wedding, he's very confident about his relationship with Stacy. Stacy mom love Izzy, just like I said. She says she love Izzy for Stacy type of personality, because she's not somebody, she's not easy to deal with. And Izzy have a very calming personality, so she loved that. She loved Izzy for Stacy, and the sister, they do the same. And Stacy found a perfect dress. Mid-tone cut his hair. Like I was saying, like, people were talking about mid-tone hair a lot, and I feel like the problem with mid-tone hair is like he cut it same side everywhere. If it was like this side and that side was a little bit shorter, it would show more like the hairstyle. And if it open inside, just like most guy haircut, it would make sense, instead of just wearing like that. He doesn't know how to style his hair, but he cut his hair again a little bit more short. It's better than the hair that he have in the pot. It's so much better, but he can do something better. I was just giving him advice: cut this part a little bit shorter and try to like organize, open one of the end. Now you need somebody to style your hair. That's what I'm trying to say. It will look so much better. So Mito is a little bit nervous. He's nervous, but he want to believe that Lydia will say yes at the end when they are at the altar. So Lydia looks so beautiful in her dress. The first dress was in the world also. The dress that she wore after was also beautiful. She got very emotional. It's like, oh. So the wedding, the dress shopping happened. Well, it was like dramatic like last year. Izzy and Stacy went to see we went to see the plane. Izzy really took advice from Stacy that, you know, sometimes love need to fly first class. Sometimes love need to eat. Love also need to fly. Love also need to fly first class. So he took Stacy to a private, to see some private jets. They fly in a jet, and after they have dinner in the middle of the room, like with all the plane in the background. Like I feel like I was watching The Bachelorette. Dinner, like they usually have those fancy, all the bachelor, they usually have those fancy dinner where you see all the plane in the background. It was cool, a cool place. And they were just having a very beautiful day. Izzy said he's ready to have like a dull moment with Stacy. Laugh with her, would be excited, just like he was talking the part. The laugh with Stacy would be so great. Laugh with her would be so excited. Stacy said that she liked his calming presence. She wouldn't do this with anyone else. Izzy said that he's madly in love with her, madly in love with her. Stacy loving her also. This is where Izzy is talking about his family. A good chunk of his family is not going to be there on his wedding. He only invited the people who support him, like his mom. And Stacy said, my whole family will be there. I'm happy that Stacy family at least gonna be there to support Izzy. They pretty much love Izzy. Izzy say, I'm glad that I'm gaining not only like a wife, a life partner, but I'm also gaining like a whole family. So I'm glad they welcome her. Even though when we saw the last date, and the dad was saying sometimes love need to eat, he was just telling the fact. But overall, they love someone like Izzy for Stacy, because they know how Stacy is. They're dancing in the middle of their home with the plane in the background. They're practicing the wedding dance. Everything looks so good. Yeah, everybody seems so happy. I'm happy for them. even though they pissed me off before, but I'm happy for them. Milton and Jessica are having a conversation. Who is Jessica? Jessica is Milton's sister. They have like a dinner outside, and Jessica asked about how did Lydia feel about meeting our family. Milton said that it was very intense for her. It was also talking about her family. Our family is kind of different. They are more like emotional. And Jessica talk about her family and say we don't show emotion for sure. We don't show emotion in this family. Milton said that he loved Lydia and they love each other. They want this to work. And we have like he asked Jessica, "Are you gonna be there?" They say we're all gonna be there. So they even though they were like very intense to Lydia, they're gonna be there to support Milton and Lydia on the wedding day. And we have one day into the wedding, Stacy and Izzy are packing the bag to leave their apartment, and you can feel an intense feeling in the air. You can feel there's something there and something is not right. They're so quiet. The vibe is off. The vibe is not good. You can feel something is going on. Now they are talking about the credit card. Apparently, Stacy said Izzy didn't tell her the whole truth when they were talking the board about what is his credit card history. She felt like she didn't get the whole truth, and she doesn't like the fact that Izzy always humbling his way to get out of the situation when she's asking for A. She asks, is 1 + 1 = 2? Izzy will go to get the whole formula before he get to the answer. She want Izzy to be able to like talk directly to her, even with the cooking thing. Like instead of saying, okay, I will cook more for you, I know you cook most of the time, but Izzy focusing on the fact that you don't appreciate the thing that I'm already doing for you. So she want Izzy to be able to like be more direct when she's like bringing like an issue about the relationship. How do we solve this? Stop humbly, come up with a solution. Come up with the solution. How do we solve this issue? They will keep talking. Stacy say, I feel like you lied to me about your credit card. You didn't tell me that you have a credit card debt. I don't know if she said $35,000 debt. I didn't really pay attention to this part. I should have taken more note. Izzy said, you know me. You know I love you. Something like that. Now he said, most of the payment I made, those payment, you know me, I love you, something like that. And I think after the heated argument, they still decide that they're gonna be okay. They have been like, every time they have an argument, they always come to like a conclusion, try to solve the issue and move on to something better, move on deeper the connection. Milton and Lydia went to the museum. They have been talking about geology for a long time. That's what they relate to when they were like in the pod. And they're talking about the museum. Just remind me of my work, because I work in the museum and I work in the gift shop. Where the gift shop where I work, I resell some of the hog. So when I was watching the date, I felt like, oh God, I just came back from work. I'm at work again. I don't work in the exhibit, but I work in the gift shop. We also have all those. We don't have all of them. We have some of them in the gift shop, because if you have to sell the thing that we have in the exhibit, it will cost tons and tons and tons of money. We have someone like the hog that a little bit simple, like imitate. And it costs money, but it's not that expensive compared to some of the other hogs. So they have a dinner. They just say, she asked a question to Mito, how do you want your wife to be? And Mito says, sometimes he says something about, you wake up, you're very angry, you wake up very upset. He didn't like that. He want her to wake up and be more caring. When she wake up, he didn't feel that, he didn't get that from her. And they start arguing, and Lydia explained, I was angry because when I wake up, you always leave plate in front of the bed for 3 days, and you put your clothes on the floor. Mita say, my clothes are in the corner. She said, no, it's like she told to respect me for Mita is a little bit more messy. It can be too much for her sometimes. Mita said, oh, I'm trying my hardest. Lydia said, if this is trying your hardest, this is not, it's just trying your hardest. I actually love the fact that they argue. I don't want them to argue, but I love the fact that they argue because they haven't had like an argument. They have been joking around the whole time, right? Having those fan banter, but this is the first time you actually saw them having an argument. So I really appreciate seeing that they actually argue, and Mito were able to open up to her. Besides like the argument they have in the pod, it wasn't really an argument. It was mostly like Lydia telling Mito how she know Uche before, but we passed that. But this is like the argument that they actually have since they got engaged and get out of the pod. Mito told Lydia that I don't like the way you handle things. So we never got this thing for Milton, like, how Lydia handled the situation with Uche. Milton finally opened up to Lydia, the way you handle it wasn't the best. I don't like the way you handle things. I don't like that you can be like very emotional. So when you handle things, you see the thing to do, usually the way I handle like this situation, I will just leave and go. I don't have to come and keep fighting with the person. Lydia didn't like that because it's pretty much like they are two different people. Two people handle the argument differently. I'm more like Lydia when it comes to argument. I can be very calm. If just somebody piss me off, and you're gonna see my true color. That's what they say about Gemini. That's what they say about Gemini. We have two personality. I'm taking that. Okay, I can be very calm, but if I'm in the situation, if somebody do something I don't like, I'm gonna handle the situation like Lydia. A lot of people might not like that. I just don't know how to walk away and keep my feeling inside because I will hurt inside so much. I really tell you exactly what I feel. When I was younger, I was more like Milton. I would get hurt inside and say nothing. That's what they say the mature way. Maybe I'm going not in a mature way, but when I'm older, I had to speak out when I don't like this situation. I will tell you exactly how I feel about this situation. I will not keep it inside, otherwise I will feel so bad inside. But there has been some situation that to prevent conflict, I found myself in some situations. So this is not an environment for me to talk. So I don't want to bring it this year. It will make everybody uncomfortable. But in general, beside those environments, like workplace, there's something that I don't like because if I put my frustration, it will affect everybody there. But when the situation is like really bad, I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel, whether you like it or not. I will tell you exactly how I feel because when I was younger, I was way too nice. People were literally walking on me. I was the person that people know, oh, I can say this. She would say nothing. She would just cry. And I changed so much. And now people tell me something, I will tell you exactly how I think, and I will tell you I don't care about what you think of me because I'm grown up and I can handle my own situation. So if Lydia, if Mita, if she's too hard for you to handle, it's your issue. I just love Lydia, and I feel like people have different personalities. People have the way of handling different situations. You might handle this way, like Milton handle, or you might handle that way, like Lydia handle. And I love the way they complement each other. Lydia got off of her chair, she calmed down. It wasn't like the Uche situation. That's how you know that Lydia and Uche were toxic for each other. Because Uche is not the type of person who also calm down. He will talk. Did you see the way he talked to Miriam? He was like, shut up, don't talk. Miriam put him in his place. Uche, like, he saw her. Nathan is so, like, even though he's young, he's very mature. I love the fact that he didn't keep things inside. He even told Lydia sometimes, like, I have things that I want to say, but I keep it inside. But when they're, like, this far in the relationship, he opened up to her. He said that, okay, there was this thing, I didn't like it. And I like the fact that he gave Lydia how he was really feeling about the meeting with Uche. He revealed how he felt about the situation. It's actually a good way. That's why I say it will be healthy for the relationship. And you can see the way Lydia reacted. Yeah, she didn't react the way when she was talking to Uche. But she handled she handled it well. She went outside, she calmed down, and they apologized to each other. This is already a healthy relationship. This is already a healthy relationship, and I really like that for them. Say age, say he's too young for us. Say whatever you want to say. Maybe I will regret this next week by the time we have the wedding and somebody say yes, somebody say no. But I don't think I will regret it. It doesn't matter if one of them say yes or no. I think Mito and Lydia relationship is already better than Uchi and Lydia relationship. I think it's a healthy one. It's a healthy one. Nito might be young, but he will tell Lydia exactly how he feel about the situation. He will come, they will handle. She came back, and they talk it out. They're okay. They are okay. He's a little bit messy. He will learn to clean, and they will handle the situation. I think they're perfect for each other. You can be soulmate who met. Your soulmate is not always going to be your age. Your soulmate is not going to be the person that you want it to be. I'm telling you, I just love the connection together. You might be a team Izzy and Stacy. I'm like a team Lydia and Mito. I don't know what's going to happen next week. I don't even know if the two remaining couple are going to get married, but let's see how things going to go. I'm going to talk about that. I can't wait to see the wedding, and I don't know when the reunion will be. I thought the wedding would be in these 2 episodes. That's why I was so happy to come and watch and talk about it. They took me again. So the wedding is next week. And I don't know when the reunion. Is it going to be a live reunion? Only God knows. Only the last year know. That's about it. In the trailer that they show for episode 10, as the wedding, pretty much they just focus on the wedding, not the reunion. So next week, episode 10 will tell us about what happened. Is he, yes, I want to be with you for the rest of my life, or is he, I do not. I will never forget about that. SKC, I do not. I do not. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here again this week. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for the subscribers that I got. Oh my god, the channel is growing. Let's reach 150 subscribers by the end of this year. That's my goal. This one in October, November, December. We have 3 months to reach 150 subscribers. I'm gonna keep working hard. I'm gonna keep bringing you good content. I hope you love. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for the subscriber. Have a wonderful day. Bye.